Hello, my delicious co-creators. Lilu here. I'm at the beautiful Tao Garden in Chiang Mai in Thailand with Master Mantak Chia. Hello.
Hello. Hello. I am Mantak Chia.
Yes, very nice being in your course right now. I'm attending your retreat, the Tao and Tantra retreat, and I have so many questions and I want to share as much of your knowledge as possible because you're an expert in the Tao. You wrote how many books? Maybe 40 or more?
54.
54. Amazing. So you dedicate...
Translated into French also.
Yeah, so you dedicated in German in many languages, you've dedicated your life to these practices and you spend a lot of time teaching here at this campus. There's an amazing spa and we'll speak about it, but there is this topic of the brain orgasm. You often refer, a lot of people want to have longer orgasms and you wrote many books about that. Can you describe how the different orgasms that exist and what is specific with this brain orgasm? Why is it so special?
Mostly, we always know we call genital orgasm. So we make love and very highly arousal orgasm, and we ejaculation for men. Okay, so when we ejaculation, the orgasm it go outside. We say we lose the orgasm. So in the Tao technique said the sexual energy is the most important energy a human have. So when we ejaculation too much and you don't give chance for the body to build enough sperm, the first thing, it will drain the kidney. Mm-hmm. And the second thing, the order, that is, I don't know who give the order, God or who, we don't know. Because to have baby is very important for human, for everything, every species in the world, to pass on the species. So the body said, if the sexual organ no energy, they will start to drain the kidney energy to make sperm. And the next one is the brain. So the brain have to drain the energy out for ejaculation. And the West Alzheimer's disease now prove it. And they have research and they have slide and everything there. Said when they only have a woman research, now they study the man and they discover that the same. Lack of sexual hormone go up to stimulate the brain is the major cause of Alzheimer's disease. And for the lady that after the menopause, their sexual hormone are stopped. So in Tao practice, we have many ways to don't shut down your multi-billion-dollar factory. People just shut it down and don't do anything. You can keep them active by, we say, massage, by, we say, aware of it, by do a few things. You don't have to shut down the multi-billion or trillion-dollar factory because it's producing so much hormone for the lady. And the brain, when it stops, we get big trouble. Men also, after we call the menopause of men, so they...
When is that?
And that is the same term, it's a 45, 50. Because the hormone reduced down tremendously and the brain started not working. And if we drain the brain too much, it's gone. So that so in the Tao practice, that when you feel arousal, or a simple practice of mind and determination and a mind power, it's just like you need to train a very simple. So the Tao said when you learn how to control ejaculation, and your mind power increasing one time. Actually, we know that. When you stop ejaculation and you feel the arousal orgasm, you bring them up to the brain. Now you are activate the alot hormone, sexual hormone instead of ejaculation out to make a baby, which we don't want baby. A lot of people, when they have 1 or 2 or 3 children, the rest of the sex is just maybe for fun, for emotional, for love. But in the esoteric part, it's for highly spiritual work. But in the Tao ways, we always say, make your body healthier first, and you have enough energy to transform the sexual energy into spiritual energy to feed the soul and spirit. So sometimes in the Tao say, don't expand your body, try to enlighten. So you make your body stronger. Now the sexual energy can transform and feed the soul and the spirit.
Where does this energy, so it goes from down and you bring it up, you bring this energy, the sexual energy, so that it orgasm them in the brain instead of ejaculating, because ejaculation is not orgasm?
So we have a very simple practice we call the anus and the perineum. So everybody know anus, and this is the longevity practice of the Tao. And you contract the anus and you contract the perineum. Now, if you want to bring up the brain, is the coccyx. So the anus, coccyx, sacrum, spinal cord go up to the brain. So you feel that because when we feel orgasm, the brain also feel orgasm. But sometimes we forget it because the brain is the nervous system from the brain passing down into the sacrum and go into the sexual organ. And we have another parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system are connecting all the way to the organ and end up in the sexual organ. So when we are rest and relax and feel that orgasm, just that very simple. Rest, relax, feel orgasm, and don't do much anything, rest for a moment. Now you can start it, I can feel the orgasm there. And all you do is very simple, use the mind, relax, and guide the orgasm up the coccyx, sacrum, up the spine, and it go up to the brain. Now, actually you are bringing the sexual energy, and the hormone, or we say the energy that you're producing during sex, is so many hormones activate. So in the New York Times, they said, making love is a chemical warfare. Actually, when we're making love, all the hormones activate in order to give the best to give to the baby. But if you don't want to have baby, if you don't ejaculation out, when you ejaculation, all the good energy you go out. So in the Tao always said, if you, for example, you are 20 years old, if you can hold it, ejaculation 4 days. That means you can have sex and just abstain from simple, we have a sometimes simple practice of the muscle, mind, prostate gland, orgasm like that. That is a little bit complicated. But a simple, just determine, and some muscle on the buttock, some muscle on the anus, you can control the ejaculation. And when you feel arousal orgasm, you rest. That's it. And you guide them up on the coccyx, on the spine, into the brain. Now, the energy that we produce, a lot of energy. We said, when a person having sex, it's just like 10 horses are running into the into the jungle, so much energy. In that moment, you have so much energy. But when you ejaculation, everything gone. The same thing like daily when a man stimulate and feel arousal, orgasm, rest, feel it. And very gentle, use the mind, and the mind power guide the orgasm upward. So first thing you come to the brain. And the next one, you come the sexual organ, can directly guiding into the organs. So it's just simple, direct from the sexual organ. We said, if you traverse the orgasm, it will go up and it can make the cell orgasm. Because the East and the West discovered this secret, and the West now proved that the DNA renewal need arousal, orgasm, love, compassion. Combined together, we call love vibration. It's a vibration like a pulse. And in the esoteric, they make the name very esoteric. Bliss, ecstasy. Oh my God, I'm in reunion with God. And actually, you are having sex, what we call with the universe, or with the cosmos, or if you say God. Whatever we're going to say, there are forces there. And when you have sex, when you make love and you feel love, joy, happiness, arousal, orgasm, now you draw the heavenly force down into this energy. So we call God coming down and reunion with you. But when you can reunion yourself, you expand the orgasm up to the brain, expand the orgasm up to the kidney, to the liver, to the spleen, to the pancreas, to the heart, and to the lung, and it go right up to the brain. Now you feel a lot of bliss, ecstasy in the head, and now the universal energy coming down, the earth energy coming up, and the spirit, the universal spirit coming down. So this is a way to call the sperm, or we call the sperm and egg reunion. It activates the heaven and earth force and activate all that we call higher soul and higher spirit down. they will listen to you. Because the Tao discovered that when men have sex, and women and men have sex, and when so much love, joy, happy, arousal, ejaculation, in that moment of ejaculation, the sperm egg come in, it reunite, very powerful. It activates the heavenly force, activates the earth force, and the inherit of orgasm and love into the cell. Now the soul spirit coming in. And that's why in the whole higher level of the Tao is marrying with the higher spirit. It's just like you are a normal girl and you marry to a prince, you become princess. That's how the Tao said. The more you marrying with the higher soul spirit, because we have the soul and have the spirit. Only we need to grow them, and we can always merging with the higher soul and higher spirit. So in the whole universe practice, in the universal Tao practice, is marrying.
But usually the orgasm is quite short for men. It's only a few seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. So here, this whole process sounds like it takes quite some time. So you must extend first and learn how to extend the orgasm.
So the whole key is you extend the orgasm by control it. How? If you practice the perineum anus, practice the buttock muscle, and practicing crawl the feet, now sometimes you hold and you release and relax. When you get control, it's the mind power get control. Sometimes people confuse with arousal, orgasm, ejaculation, they are same thing. But even Tao said they are two different things. Orgasm, you can have many orgasms, but one, you have ejaculation. We call the peak of the peak. And after the peak finish, everything go down. So the short, maybe a few seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and you lose everything. And when you lose everything, you say, oh no, I want more. But there's no more. Next time you get it, you get shorter and shorter and shorter because you drain too much energy out. And the sperm don't have enough build up their own strength. So the orgasm you have less. So in the way of Tao is if you are 30 years old, you maybe have 8 days. You can have sex as 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. And when the 8th day, you can ejaculation. And if
and that will help to have longer.
So the sexual organ can have enough time to producing enough sperm, so it don't drain the kidney. Because the body said having baby is very important. They don't know that you are fooling around. Just have sex for nothing. They don't know it. When we have sex, they say, oh my God, they want to have baby. Let's give all the best energy we have to the sexual organ. Now, and after ejaculation and continue again, now the body say, the testicle and the sexual organ, they say, I'm not enough resources to build them immediately. Now, I need more resources. So the order from the creator, go to the kidney and take the kidney gene. And the next one, go to the brain and take all the brain essence out to help the sexual organ to producing the sperm. And ejaculation now for we call nothing. Senselessly fooling around and just want a very short orgasm. But when they really experience this, extended the orgasm and no ejaculation, now you are experiencing another whole world. Yeah. A lot of great masters discover that, leave me alone, shut me in the cave, or lock me in the jail and throw the key out, let me enjoy this orgasm. Because this is the highest a man can have. And when you get enough brain orgasm, senses orgasm, organ orgasm, and you start to expand and you go to the energy center, all the energy center is started to radiate up with light. Now the universe energy coming down.
How long does it last for you, Mantak? You've been practicing it for a long time. How long?
When you make love, it's about an hour. And after that, you still feel so many highly arousal. But once you ejaculation, you're exhausted, you think you're relaxed. I'm so relaxed. Because you're so exhausted. And you fall asleep like you exercise. I'm so exhausted and you fall asleep very well. And you say, oh, I'm so stressful. And ejaculation, I feel because you have no energy. And you're you relax because you have no more energy, and the body says, hey, you have to rest. So the people have to try to experience this a very, very limited, very short orgasm. And when you understand this extended orgasm, now your whole energy are different.
You're like in this meditative state, it's ongoing bliss. It lasts for a long time. So it can last 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
A lot of time people don't know what is the bliss coming from. Now, you know that when you feel love, joy, happy, feel arousal, orgasm, and these two forces come to combine. If we go out, they cannot combine. When they combine together, we call a love vibration. Easy to understand. You say bliss. Oh, a yogi in a cave is so high. Give me the highly bliss and ecstasy. Ecstasy like that. You don't know how they get it. So it becomes very mysterious because nobody knows how he get it. You see? And the more that he can tell you that, oh, this is very special. This is very special place. This is very special way. If I don't give you, you don't get it. No. You have to start from the beginning where it comes from. It's from the sexual organ. Sexual energy can multiply. Loving energy can multiply. These two things multiply. Boom! Incredible energy. And the whole key is you rest and you draw the heavenly force down, the earth force in, and the higher spirit coming in. That's it. There is a time they come in.
You're saying after 60, even a man should not ejaculate anymore, only once a month?
Yeah. So if 30 years old, 40 years old is about 16 days. If you 50 years old, it's about 21 days. And if you are 60, you should be 30 days. If you are healthy, 30 days. If you're not healthy, one ejaculation, you're so exhausted. So every 30 days, you can have sex as many times you want. And the whole Tao talk about soft entry and hard retreat. You don't have to be the penis very hard. If you are learn how to activate the lady, or we call get the lady the mysterious gate, or we call the ski gland, or we call the female prostate gland ejaculation. And the woman gets so much fluid, so much gene energy coming up, and women are released, and now it's so wet. And when your penis very soft go in, now the penis gets to expand. Mm-hmm. And very quick, if the woman learn how to contracting the sexual, we call the exercise, we talk about later on, and the woman learn how to contract the vagina and massage the penis very soon, a man, it can be election. You are putting the vagina with all the warm and very juicy fluid when the woman ejaculation from the clitoris and from the G-spot area, or in the older time they don't know, they call a mysterious point, or in the Tao we call mysterious gate, because it's very mysterious. Because when the lady not feel any arousal, you don't feel anything. Now, but
we'll speak in another video, by the way, about jade egg and about the female ejaculation and about also the prostate anus, because there's a lot of massages to be done so that the men also don't get the prostate cancer. And you explain all that, and we'll do a whole series here. So just stay with us. This is more just on this part is more on the ejaculation and the brain orgasm. Yeah.
Now, for the Tao, they believe that, and now the West also believe that when the sexual hormone don't stimulate the brain study don't work. And we know as, we don't know how to solve them, we call their Alzheimer disease, Alzheimer association, discover that not enough sexual hormone go up stimulate the brain. You see? So by simple, when you feel arousal, orgasm, now a lot of sexual hormone come out, and you can just build that orgasm. When you have the orgasm go up, the sexual hormone will follow. The chi move, and chi move, the blood flow. Mm-hmm. And the blood flow, if you have a lot of hormone, it carries the hormone to the brain.
And the brain is linked to the uterus and the prostate, right?
So for 1,000 years, many thousand years, the Tao discovered that when they contract, when they massage the testicle, they can feel the connection into the kidney. When they massage again, and more massage, you feel the energy transform and you feel the brain. Okay. Now also, when they contract the prostate gland, they can feel that the hippocampus, that is the center of the brain, activate. The center of the brain control left and right brain. So when you contract prostate gland, the prostate gland contracting and contracting and contracting. So they discover, the prostate gland or sexual gland are so much involved with the brain. And now the West also discovered that. Without the sexual hormone, is the key that the brain eventually going down. Without the sexual hormone stimulate the brain is the major key of the Alzheimer's disease. And that is what they discovered that.
Let's go into part 2, Mantak, okay? Yes? See you later. Just in a second, my delicious co-creators. We're wrapping up this video and we'll see you for part 2.